Last but not least, we have the fourth and final part, victory in the South. So this is battles that took place in the southern colonies during the years 1778 to 1781. Just a little bit about War in the South that I found in the museum. 1779, British commanders saw the greatest hopes for victory in a land of human swamps, Smoky Mountains, and there was lots of plantation slavery, which is a very unfortunate part of our country's history. Little description. After fighting Washington's army to a standstill in the north, British General Sir Henry Clinton saw opportunity in Georgia and the Carolinas. They think they're going to win it down south. The main reasons they had for it was that Clinton, the general from the British, expected a weaker armed resistance in the south because he thought there were more loyalists there willing to fight for the king in this region. He also thought that slavery weakened the Southern revolutionaries. British had promised a lot of freedom to the slaves of the revolutionaries to fight for their masters, but ultimately Clinton's southern strategy failed. He captured some of the southern cities, but he couldn't really control much of the land. The Revolutionary War took place throughout all the different southern colonies: Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. The British had been doing well. Many of them had the support of the southern colonists. The colonists who were the patriots continued to fight hard, and things began to change. Shifting gears a little bit, I'm going to talk a little bit about different alliances that were part of the Revolutionary War. This group, known as the Hessians or Hessians, were soldiers from Germany who were allies with the British. They helped the British defeat the colonists, or the Americans, at several important battles throughout the Revolutionary War. Shown here is an image of two Hessian soldiers dressed in green riding a horse. So from the country of Germany, which is shown here, they're helping the British. They're allies. They're teamed up with the British. But they weren't the only group of people who had a team in this. The British weren't the only ones who had help from another country. The Americans formed alliances with the French. The French helped supply the Americans with weapons and ammunition. More importantly, the French Army and Navy helped the Americans in battle throughout the war, most notably the Siege of Yorktown. The Frenchman who helped the Americans most is shown here. His name is Marquis de Lafayette. So, continuing with that idea of the Siege of Yorktown. The Siege of Yorktown began on September 26, 1781. General George Washington led the colonial army down to Yorktown from the north at the same time the French Navy was planning to attack the British who were there. The combination was far too powerful for the British military to handle, leading them to surrendering on October 19th, 1781. With this, the Revolutionary War was officially over. And we're going to continue our learning once we're done with this review going forward in America's history. As America, United States of America, at this point from 1781, October 19th, it's officially an independent country, no longer at war in this one situation. And, it's independent. We're seeing the rise of our country, United States of America.